When you become a vegetarian or a vegan, you should eat smart to get enough of these important nutrients: vitamin B12, iron, calcium, protein, vitamin D, and zinc. Vitamin B12. Vegetarians absolutely must make sure they get enough vitamin B12. B12 is an essential water-soluble vitamin that is found in fish, shellfish, meat, eggs, and dairy products. It helps maintain healthy nerve cells and red blood cells and makes DNA, the genetic material in all cells. Vegetarians can get vitamin B12 from dairy foods, eggs, aged cheese, fortified brewer's yeast, vitamin B12 enriched processed foods, and as a supplement. For good nutrition, some breakfast cereals, soy milk, and vegetarian burger patties are fortified with vitamin B12. Omega-3 fatty acids. Like everyone, vegetarians need omega-3 fatty acids for a healthy heart and immune system, along with other benefits. Omega-3 fatty acids are obtained from fish and sea vegetables, as well as the milk, eggs, and meat from grass-fed animals. If you are not eating fish, eggs, or dairy, vegetarians should include in their daily diet some chia seeds, English walnuts, flaxseed oil, unheated canola oil, or ground flax seeds. The easiest way to get enough in your diet is through a supplement. If you haven't heard about chia seeds for omega-3 fatty acids, here's our exciting article where you can find out more about chia seeds. Calcium. Calcium, found in milk and yogurt, is important for healthy bones. If a vegetarian is not eating dairy foods, there are other foods that are good sources of calcium. The green leafy vegetables, like kale, collards, broccoli, okra, and bok choy, are rich in calcium. Tofu, soy milks, and orange juice are often fortified with calcium. Figs are also a delicious source of calcium. Spinach, Swiss chard, and beet greens are also high in calcium, but it is poorly absorbed in the body. A daily supplement will provide calcium if you are not getting enough in your diet. How to become a vegetarian. Sautéed tempeh protein. When you become a vegetarian, you can get your protein from cheese, milk, eggs, and many kinds of beans, like garbanzos, kidney, pinto, and navy beans. Other good sources of protein for the vegetarian are lentils, split peas, green peas, edamame, tempeh, and other soy foods. Grains, nuts, and seeds also provide protein. There is protein in peanut butter, tofu, cereals, and soy milk. But green beans and string beans are not a high-protein food. It is an old-fashioned myth that you have to combine certain foods together in your meal, like beans and rice, in order to get a complete protein. How to become a vegetarian. Whole grains. When you become a vegetarian, whole grains are a good source of nutrition. Whole grains are cereal grains that contain the germ, endosperm, and bran. Think of them as nature's superfoods. There are many whole grains besides whole wheat. Get acquainted with oats, barley, maize or corn, brown rice, farro, emmer, einkorn, rye, spelt, millet, quinoa, amaranth, triticale, teff, and sprouted grains. Even popcorn is a whole grain. Buckwheat and wild rice are not strictly grains, but they are also nutritious. Vitamin D. Vitamin D works with calcium to build strong bones. Sources of vitamin D are sunlight and vitamin D. Fortified cow's milk. Vegans can use fortified soy milk, fortified breakfast cereals, and, if necessary, a vitamin D supplement. Iron. When you become a vegetarian, there are many ways to get enough iron in a vegetarian diet. Sea vegetables like nori, wakame, and dulse are very high in iron. More familiar sources of iron are iron-fortified breakfast cereals, legumes, chickpeas, lentils, and baked beans, soybeans and tofu, raisins and dried figs, pumpkin seeds, broccoli, and blackstrap molasses. When you eat these foods, it is recommended that you include a source of vitamin C, like citrus fruits, tomatoes, and broccoli, to help you to absorb the iron better. Vitamin A. Good sources of vitamin A are carrot juice, kale, butternut squash, sweet potatoes, spinach, carrots, cantaloupe, green leafy vegetables, nuts, and fruit. Whole grains are an important source of vitamin A that can be overlooked by vegetarians. Iodine is needed for a healthy thyroid gland to regulate metabolism. Iodized salt, seafood, and seaweed vegetables provided the necessary iodine. Your daily multivitamin also contains iodine. Zinc. The mineral zinc is vital for many functions in the body. It helps to resist infections, strengthen the immune system, heal wounds and support enzyme reactions. When you become a vegetarian or vegan, you can get this important mineral from dairy products, beans, lentils, yeast, nuts, seeds and whole grain cereals. Pumpkin seeds provide one of the most concentrated vegetarian food sources of zinc. Soy products like tofu and tempeh are also good zinc sources.